Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the side. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo...
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. So the Nets starting five. Kyrie Irving is out there with Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bucks, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Matthews out there with Holiday. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
Holiday against Irving. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Curry finds Durant. Beyond the arc, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Durant.
That's Curry's shot there. I mean, he's out there to catch and fire away when he's got room.
Giannis with it, now guarded by Simmons. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The Bucks making a switch here. Carter's... checked in.
Into the lineup for your Bucks, Jevon Carter.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Irving from long range. Claxton the pass to Irving. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. And for Middleton, he is not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
They set the screen. KD passes to Claxton. Here's Giannis. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
Irving with the steal. The three ball. Claxton no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Carter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Outside Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Takes a step back. Here's Simmons. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Feeds it to Middleton. Carter on the wing. Portis kicks to Giannis. Back to Portis. Here's the three. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Portis. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's Milwaukee bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. And if there's one weakness for Giannis Antetokounmpo, it's perimeter.
Keep shooting, keep making plays, keep finding.
And it seems certain defenses will continue to dare him to launch from outside.
And the lesser of two evils. The way he can attack the rim, you could argue that'll continue to happen no matter how much he improves his shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Seth Curry. Ben Simmons is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Claxton in at center. Irving can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
Cuts off the pass. Allen up top. He's covered by Irving. Aston Morrow. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez outside. 5 on the clock. Over Claxton. Lopez, no luck. Nets trail by 10. Durant for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And it's Lopez penetrating. And the dunk by Lopez.
Big man on the move. Lopez attacking the rim with some flair.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. You guys, we have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Here's Connaughton, guarded by KD, and stolen by Simmons. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw, no good.
At the line for Milwaukee.
And he's good on the second. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Irving dishes to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton, and the Bucks miss again. Nets trail by 5. From downtown, pass to Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Chris Middleton. So valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Bucks leading by 6.
And this will be the last possession of...
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Outside Portis. The pass to Holiday. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably has added motivation for him to excel.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Nets, 19.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with Matthews. And it's Portis in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shots good by Middleton.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
KD's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Irving passes to Claxton. And here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
Well, you got to love how Lopez really puts himself in position to help his team wherever they need him. He works hard to contribute on every play.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Irving finds Simmons. And there's the drive. KD, that's for 2. Matthews with the steal. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside for Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Shot to stop the run. No good from Simmons.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Lopez on the clock, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Wara checked in. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. O'Neal's checked in for the Nets. T.J. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. Warren finds Curry. No good on the three. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Out to the wing. O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. Drops one in from the wing. O'Neal's got his first basket.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Milwaukee.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hill has the open look. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
No good from Connaughton. The Nets shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And the shot by Warren, no good. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Kicks it out to Allen.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And Allen drops them both. And here is O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bucks ahead, delivering the blowout. And time to...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks stand.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Substitution for your Bucks.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Warren in at the shooting guard. Kicks it down to Middleton. Now here's Matthews. Not a lot of room. Portis, the pass to Middleton. The wide open look here for Holiday. And the three off target.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Clark, as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, But, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday, and the shot goes down.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
KD dishes to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Puts it up from 12, and that one hits back iron. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 5th foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Durant, and Warren subbed in for Thomas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. A rebound by the Nets. Warren finds Simmons. The 3 from Mills. The rebound by Holiday.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Aldridge the pass to Simmons. And the Nets miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And stolen by Portis. The kick out to Matthews. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Left side Irving. Hits the 3-point bomb.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. 5 seconds left in the game. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Middleton inside the 3-point line. Misses the shot. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And the other just... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Allgren. For Business, Kevin Harlan.
Please thank you.
Shawty say she pretty out, I crack the lead over there. Once again, I'll never get my no fatigue on until I tip over. Can't sleep done. Tell me what is it, Isla Bay? Is it how I make it? Break it right through your palisades. You not gonna ride that fence, is you it is, or is you ain't. Apply that to anything as long as I can commemorate. White diamonds with the blackface. Cultural appropriate. You can from across the way. Yeah, on that just how we stay at my neighbor. Solid till you liquidated. I never been that way, I swear. You feel just like a Saturday. I might just on your first. Tell me the truth. What would you do for my love? I bet you would start the jag, right? You let me crash in my bag, right? You see this in my hand, I ain't about to end up seeing twins. I hope it's true. Give me a fight. Yeah, words grow somewhere we grew from, but we grew so many years. I ain't enough to be where you from. Had to be mixed with an Indian. Shout it like she great out. I cracked it. Elite out. Once again, get my novelty on until I tip over. Can't sleep done. No sleep done. Lost in it like the chip, bro. I was down to my last four. Now it's barely sleeping at the studio. But last night, execution need a movie role. Robbery, a lottery, feel like this how I gotta be. I never felt so unlucky, no never. No one understand my brain, no, my mind. You said that you would love me forever.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot of...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. So the Clippers win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Magic. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Anthony is out there with Suggs. Then it's Wendell Carter. Over to the left wing. Zubac passes to George. Back to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Oh, nice D from Carter.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Anthony misses.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And George launches it from deep. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac.
Remains LA basketball.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. By himself. Anthony. Tip back in for two.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Jackson outside. Pass to Zubac. Jackson outside. And the Clippers miss again. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Three-pointer, Anthony. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. With the drive.
LA foul. Ivica Zubac. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
Number 5.
Both good from the line that time. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Powell right side. To the wing on the left. Pass to Covington. And stolen by Anthony. To the wing, right side. The three from Suggs.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's the three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away. Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Isaac's shot is off. The drive by Powell. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Carter against Covington. Here's Suggs. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Suggs has got 5 now.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Here's Wall. Banked it in off the glass.
John Wall. I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
All right. Look who's coming.
A line change here for Orlando.
Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Give them a hand.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
Spirit dance team.
Outside Ross. Bamba inside. Batum's on him. Bamba, that's good.
They're going into overdrive, doing everything they can to extend this run.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
For your Clippers, Kawhi Leonard.
And here are the Magic now. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Powell outside. Pass to Leonard. Wall with it. Kicks it out to Kennard for three. Powell passes to Kennard. 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Powell, it's good.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Here's Fultz. And so the ball out of bounds. Fultz touched it last.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
16 seconds left in the first quarter here. Fultz against Wall. Here's Powell. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Paul George. Reggie Jackson.
He gets it off. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Magic up by 5.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court.
And no question, John Wall at his best attacking the rim.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor.
And Grant, over his career, Wall, frankly, hasn't been the most efficient scorer.
Yeah, he really hasn't. I mean, a tremendous playmaker, but his jump shot is pivotal. If he gets that dialed in, it could really help his game.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one.
Paul George.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Orlando.
The hustle they're showing on the offensive glass has been excellent so far. Those putbacks always pay off.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Last season, after what was dubbed a historic wave of injuries, the Magic decided it was time to hit the reset button, trading away their veterans for picks and for prospects. This will take some patience, but the front office feels this different path affords them more upside to contend moving forward. Guys?
You know, Allie, that's an excellent point, something to keep an eye on. Pass to George. Leonard with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Now here's Ross. The 3 from Suggs. It's rebounded by Zubats. After a deep collegiate championship run, Jalen Suggs looks so ready for the pressures of league play.
Oh, he's got ice in his veins for sure. Taking his college team to the finals with a buzzer-beating three-pointer, that kind of grit will serve him well in the NBA.
Oh, rejected by Isaac. Pass to Wagner. Beyond the arc. That one no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Great open look there. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Isaac with the steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. The three from Suggs with the tip. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. George, no good. Orlando leading. And stolen by Leonard. George outside to the paint. It's stolen by Isaac. Pass to Suggs. And here's Isaac. Rejected by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Ross. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Leonard on the take. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Magic out. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, the Magic shooting just 33% so far in this game. On the court for the Magic, Suggs is out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Here's Carter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, Wendell Carter Jr., he's a very solid defender. He doesn't get a ton of blocks in the box scores, but contests and changes a lot of shots.
And with Carter Jr., he isn't a big numbers guy, Smitty, but the defense is effective.
But what he is a very strong rebounder on that end. Probably won't win Defensive Player of the Year, but he's a net positive on defense.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
With a 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Wall drawing the double. Pass to Covington. Back to Wall. Here's Batum. No good on the triple. And Orlando has possession. Isaac finds Anthony. Isaac with it. Guarded by Covington. Back to Isaac. Oh, Covington with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
In for the Magic, Markelle Fultz.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. The Clippers trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Anthony against Powell. Anthony with a bucket.
Anthony.
The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. To the inside, Powell hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And being that Wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Back to Anthony. Driving inside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Here's Kennard. Rips it home off a terrific move.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Outside Fultz. From outside the arc. No good that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Batum gets the bucket. Now just a 4-point Orlando lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Fultz passes to Anthony. On the attack, Bamba.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first. So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Isaac, and Hampton is subbed in for Anthony. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jackson down low, hounded by Fultz. Shots blocked.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
Pass to Wagner. This one for three. That one doesn't drop. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. It's George on the wing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. George has got 5 points.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Carter from outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul.
Wendell Carter.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. In for the Magic, number 5.
9 seconds left in the third. The three. He drops it from range.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Magic up 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure. All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Marcus Morris out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's John Wall. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Mann in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a change for the Magic. Okiki's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 1.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
They grab their own miss.
Magic foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
George with it. Okiki's there. Jackson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to George.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Foul. Third team foul.
With the jam.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Here's Okiki. Pass to Bamba. Great D that time from Zubac.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Out to Leonard. Jackson outside.
Magic foul. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Zubac's shot is off. Orlando trailing here. Going inside. Count that bucket. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
That's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
George, good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Timeout called by the Magic. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
Kennard, he's checked in for Wall. And a change for the Magic. Isaac, he's checked in for Okiki. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
Magic substitution.
Here's Anthony. And no good. And George with some nice D. Pass to Zubac.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out to Leonard. The 3. Zubac passes to Leonard. George outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Jackson. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Now Anthony. Isaac for 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. A quick shot there. It's off target.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bamba. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Inside, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Down low. Kicks it to George. Kennard against Isaac. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. The baseline J is on the way. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. It's tipped to the middle.
Yes! Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Kicks it to George. From 8 feet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
15 foul.
The consummate team player, Paul George, is an excellent leader. And he's cool to let others lead also.
So both teams changing it up here.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Out to the right wing. 3-pointer, Anthony. Rebound by the Clippers. Stolen. Pass to Carter. Money.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
LA timeout. Payton, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Your Clippers.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's hear it. We're almost there.
Here's Jackson. Can't cash it in. Yes!
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt.